The origin of Michael Myers explained. The face of fear on a cold Halloween night in 1963. The town of Haddonfield, Illinois, was plunged into darkness. A little boy, just 6 years old, with a blank stare and a clown mask on his face, brutally stabbed his own sister to death. That boy was Michael Myers. From that bloody moment, not just a killer was born, but a true icon of evil, an uncontrollable force that would kill mercilessly for decades. But where did this absolute evil come from? What is the origin of the face of fear? Michael Myers is not just your average serial killer. Unlike killers driven by trauma or revenge, Michael seems driven by something deeper, more ancient, something supernatural. His impenetrable silence, his superhuman strength, his ability to resist death, all of this places him beyond human comprehension. After his sister's murder, Michael was committed to Smith's Grove Sanatorium, where he remained catatonic for 15 years. There, Dr. Sam Loomis, his psychiatrist, tried to understand that empty, cold mind. But Loomis didn't find a patient, he found evil in its purest form. In his words, "What I experienced with that boy wasn't human. I looked into his eyes, and I saw only darkness, evil itself, but something even more macabre surrounded Michael." In later versions of the story, it was revealed that he was part of an ancient curse known as the Curse of Thorn, a Celtic symbol representing the sacrifice of blood. To maintain the balance between good and evil, the curse forces the bear to eliminate all members of their bloodline, explaining his obsession with hunting Laurie Strode, his younger sister. This theory adds an even more terrifying layer to his origin. Michael isn't just killing, he's performing a macabre ritual, possessed by a demonic force that transforms him into an indestructible entity. Every step he takes, every gasp of breath beneath the mask, is guided by a dark destiny he can never escape. And why does he never speak? Why does he never run? That's what makes him even more terrifying. He's in no hurry, because he always comes to you. His emotionlessness, his cold expression, his absolute silence, they are the greatest screams of horror the human mind can endure. Michael's victims don't just die physically. They die in panic, in despair, in the certainty that no matter what they do, there is no escape. And when you look into the eyes of the white mask, that soulless face, you understand. Fear has a face, and his name is Michael Myers. Over the years, he's been burned, shot, stabbed, and thrown from buildings. But he always comes back, because Michael isn't a man. He's a force, a living curse. He represents the absolute evil that dwells in the dark corners of humanity. That feeling you get when you're home alone and hear footsteps upstairs. When you feel like you're being watched. When you know something is wrong, but you don't know what. Michael Myers is that something. And if you think you're safe, remember, he never chooses randomly. He watches, he waits. And when you least expect it, he strikes. You can run, you can scream, you can hide, but he doesn't stop. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mind and origins of cinema's most terrifying being, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment about which Michael Myers movie scared you the most, and share this video with your friends who love a good horror movie. And remember, never look back, it could be him.